Hi and a very good morning to everyone. Today we are from Group 1 are going to present you about our practical assessment. My name is Felicia and my team members are Hani and Eisha binti Hashanal, Nurin Rafiqah binti Nazri, and Archilleus Glaiza Anak Sidney. Here is the table of content for our practical assessment. The title for our practical assessment is Effect of Different Fishmeal in the Growth Performance of Nile Tilapia, which also known as Oreochromis niloticus fry for the scientific name of the fish. Our objective for this practical assessment is to compare the growth performance of fish fry fed with fish pellets containing two different sources of fish meal over a 2-month period. The first one is introduction of Nile Tilapia. Nile Tilapia is a tropical species that found in freshwater habitats such as rivers, lakes, and ponds. Most of the Nile Tilapia is herbivore, but it tends to be an omnivore when it's young. The color of Nile Tilapia usually brownish or grayish, and male will turn into reddish when breeding process, especially their fins.
Next is fish meal in the fish feed. Fish meal plays a very important role in fish feed. It is a key ingredient that provides essential nutrients for farm fish. Fish meal is also a concentrated source of digestible protein which help fish grow efficiently. With its balanced nutrition, fish meal support faster and healthier growth rate as you can see in the image. Fish meal is carefully prepared and measured to ensure quality feed for the fish.
Thank you, Ian. Now is about protein in fish feed. Protein in fish feed is one of the fundamental components in fish diet. The amount of protein needed are different on their size, life stage, and surroundings. For example, fish in fry stage need more proteins percentage than fish that in adult stage. Protein are necessary for overall growth, synthesis of enzymes, and development of muscles. This is because protein are made of amino acids. Amino acids functions are to build and repair muscles and bone, and they also can be used as an energy for fish.
Here are the methods for pellet formulation. As you can see here, there are table of formulation. So, all the ingredients and raw materials are listed on the table of formulation. We are making 1 kilogram of pellet. So, we need to multiply all the amount of each ingredients with 100. As you can see here, we arrange and prepare all the ingredients that needed to make a pellet formulation. For the first step, we prepared all the ingredients for making pellet. We measure each of the ingredients using our digital scales. For the first ingredient is wheat flour, and followed by fish meal, calcium phosphate, choline chloride, CNC, bentonite, vitamin C, wheat premix, mixed premix, palm oil, and it's done. So we are going to mix everything together. We put each ingredients one by one. Next, after mixing all the ingredients together, we prepared the pelletizer to shape the pellet. After done of preparing the pelletizer, it is ready to use, and here are the pellet shaping process. After we done shaping the pellet, we will put it in the oven for a week, and here are the final sample of the pellet. Next is the methods preparation of experimental design and initial sampling. First, we prepared small size of container and medium size of aquarium for our fish. At first, we put our fish inside the container, and then we noticed that our fish size has become bigger, so we need to move them to an aquarium so that our fish can freely move in with enough space. For the initial sampling, we measured the fish weight using 3 decimal point weighing scales, which is the digital scales. Every week, we will measure the fish weight and calculate the amount of pellet needed due to the weight of fish for 7 days. We label the aquarium with our own fish names such as Nunu or Bubu. We change the water for 2 times a day, depends on how the turbidity of the water was, by observe the amount of feces and waste that has been produced by the fish. We also take the last measurement of fish weight as it is the last week of our project and put it in the Excel table provided in the Google Classroom. Here is the video for preparing of experimental design and initial sampling. We went to UNTM's hatchery to catch fish for our practical assessment. When the first time we catch the fish, we put them inside the container. Then at home, we prepared an aquarium and new water with 2 or 3 drops of antichlorine inside the water to treat the water. Next, we swirl the water for about 2 minutes for the antichlorine to mix with the water. After an hour we let the water chill, we move our fish inside an aquarium. As you can see here, they swim freely with enough spaces. We level the aquarium with our fish name. We also change the water for 2 times a day. These are the things that I already mentioned in the previous slide.
Now, the methods of fish sampling from week 1 to week 5. First, make sure not to feed the fish a day before the sampling day. This is because we need to calculate the net weight of the fish. Okay, after that, clean your hands and the fish net before catching the fish. You can use a fish net if provided. Fourth one, slowly put your hands or fish net in the water. This is to avoid the fish from getting panic. Next is cover the fish eye first and then push the fish to the corner of the aquarium so the fish can escape easily. Second last, don't grab the fish too hard because it will hurt the fish and make them stressed. Lastly, slowly put the fish to the weight scale. I have provided you guys a videos of how we handles the fish sampling from week 1 until the final week. So you guys can watch the video I have provided in each slides after the methods.
Tutup matanya dulu. Matanya. Sabar lu. 14.8 dah. Wih, cantik lah kamera dia. Kenapa ikan besar-besar tadi?
Ini 21.9. Sabarlah. Sabarlah. Turun lepas lagi.
Kita ni buat perspektif.
Tutup mati. Ni 15 minit.
Hani, kau nak cakap.
Dekat ada tahi dia. Asal lemah tu ikan ni.
Lemah?
Dia tak gerak ni.
13.8.
The methods of final sampling is the same as the fish sampling at week 1 until week 5.
Tak sama kan? Tak apa, asalkan grup kamu apa? Wish. Ya, ni lah eksperimen kita.
Next slide is about how I recorded all of the fish sampling in the Google Sheets that is provided in the Google Classrooms. After we are done with all the fish sampling, we need to record it on the Google Excel sheets, which is provided in the Google Classroom by our lecturers. For the first week, I got is 20.9 grams, and for the second week, I got is 20.8 grams. For the third and fourth week, I got is 21 grams, and for the fifth week, I got is 19.7 grams, and for final sampling, I got is 20.9 grams.
Next, I will be discussing on the result of weight performance. We use this bar chart to compare each diet. In diet A, we got 3.025 gram, while diet B we got negative 1.85 gram. Diet A show a better growth than Diet B because Diet A have a larger size than Diet B. Pellet size also gives a big impact on fish growth. In Diet A, we specifically use pelletizer machine to shape the pellet, while Diet B we use our hand manually shape it one by one. According to Eisha et al. 2024, as a rule of thumb, the pellet size should correlate with fish mount width, optimum at 25% to 50% of mount opening, which increases the size of fish. Diet B show a negative weight gain, meaning that the fish lose weight. Since manually shape the pellet, it means that not every pellet that has the same size. Even though we calculate the amount of the pellet for 7 days, the fish might not get enough nutrition since that some pellet might be too small. Best monitored at all 2024. Small pellet contain less nutrition per pellet than large pellet, and thus fish on the small pellet need to spend energy to consume full ratio as compared with the fish eating larger pellet. Moreover, I'm going to discuss on the result of the survival rate. You can see here that Diet A showed a best performance with 100% survival rate, while Diet B only 75% survival rate. Diet A performed better because it had well-measured and balanced ingredients. This also means that the fish get balanced nutrition. This helps the fish to grow well and healthy, leading to the full survival. As stated by Yashni 2020, the diets control the health of the fish, either negatively by inducing nutrition deficiency, imbalance, or toxicity by introducing effective agent to the fish. Moreover, on Diet B perform worse because it might have too much palm oil when we measure the ingredients, which makes the pellet become too dense. Also, too much fat affect fish digestive system and health. This may lead to stress diet, which lowering survival rate. Referring to Yashni, in 2020, a well-balanced diet can supply the nutrition not only to grow, but also speed up recovery from disease or aid the fish in overcoming the effect of environmental stress. Well, conclusion on the best performance of fishmeal, Diet A has shown the best performance in both growth and survival compared to Diet B. Fish under Diet A show a higher average weight gain, and 100% fish survived, showing it was safer and more suitable for the fish. Meanwhile, in Diet B resulted in weight loss and had a lower survival rate, which is 75%. Overall, Diet A is more efficient and reliable for promoting healthy fish growth and survival. Moreover, I will tell you the challenges that we have while raising this tilapia. Tilapia are known to be a hardy fish. It can survive in all kinds of water conditions and eat almost anything. Tilapia digest food quickly and release a lot of waste in the water. The water contains uneaten food, feces, and urine. Since we only use oxygen air pump in our aquarium, all the waste is staying in the tank. Over time, waste started to build up and release a bad smell, which is one of our challenges when we face while maintaining quality in the water. Another challenge that we got is while making the fish pellet. Making a fish pellet for a fish diet is not easy. The ingredients, especially the fish meal, is really stinky. The ratio of the ingredient must be weighted precisely. The diet we managed to make was a little oily. Like I just said before, we put too much palm oil would make it too dense. When mixing the ingredients, there were a tiny fish bone that will hurt our hand. We need to make sure the palatability and the cohesiveness was enough for fish pellet. For the future direction, this study can help transform low-quality ingredient into higher-value feed component and improve nutrient utilization. It can contribute to more sustainable food production system and develop cost-effective diet using alternative protein sources such as insect meal and plant-based ingredients. In the long term, it can also support the future of livestock production to supply animal-derived food product more sustainable. For the implication of the study, we found that these practices are crucial for fish health, growth and reproduction, as well as for the economic viability of aquaculture. We learned the importance of maintaining water quality and monitoring fish behavior at least twice a day. Overall, this assessment helped us to improve our practical skills and expand our ideas for future study. We also gained more knowledge about caring for aquatic species. From this assessment, we gain general knowledge such as technique of fish care, ways to maintain water quality, and how to change water in the aquarium. We also learn how to monitor fish behavior, determine the right amount of pellet to give, and identify the best time to feed the fish. Besides that, we realized the importance of teamwork, responsibility, and consistency in daily care routines. We also understood how environment factors like temperature and dissolved oxygen can affect fish health and growth.